Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, almost tax day. Oh my goodness. What a day to talk about stress and how to realign your mindset for success. Perfect day. Couple days before filing those taxes. I just finished literally moments ago. Done with my taxes. Done with thinking about the IRS and the wonderful franchise tax board, which we all love and adore, right? Right. Anyway, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Deborah Deras. I am a keynote speaker, author, mindset expert, here to share with you how to de-stress, how to have some strategies and some tips when you have a lot on your plate. Anybody have more on your plate than ever before? Show of hands. Oh my God. I just knocked something down, right? We all do. So much is going on. Just the energy in the world is high. And if the last 2 years were any indication of how much resilience, how much tenacity we all have within us, that is great. But what do we do when the stress happens? When all of the things start to build up and we just become overwhelmed? Well, today I am going to give you a strategy that has really helped me. And actually, the strategy that I was going to give you, I'm thinking of giving you something else. My intuitive guidance system is saying, give this to them. So here it is. Normally, when we are under stress, our body goes into what I like to call the fight or flight mode, right? That's what I wrote the book, Confessions of an Adrenaline Addict. We go into adrenaline overload. Why? Because our body thinks we're in a crisis. It thinks we have to save a kid from a saber-toothed tiger. Or right now with the 47 knots, mile per hour winds, we're suddenly having like a sandstorm here at the beach. We're like, gale warning, be careful if you're in the harbor, you could be in danger with the wind. Serious, high alert right here, right? But that's what our mind is saying. Our mind is saying high alert, warning, warning, warning. And when that happens, guess what? Our mind, our brains literally can't think straight. Why? Because all the blood is rushing out to the extremities so we could save that kid that's running into the street, so that we can deal with that stressor that's upon us. The problem is when we're constantly in, which is I wrote about in this book, when we're constantly in the stress, go, 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 do mode, is eventually it compromises all of the systems of our body, because our body can't build our immunity when it's fighting off saber-toothed tigers, right? Stress is the leading cause of almost every illness, every disease that's out there has a root cause in stress. Stress exacerbates every issue that we have, whether it's high blood pressure or diabetes or fibromyalgia, Epstein-Barr, anything. Even if you have a cold, stress doesn't help you heal better because your immune system doesn't have those resources. So what can we do when we are feeling stressed? Well, first thing that we need to do is we need to be mindful. Some of you don't like the word mindful. I was at a conference speaking on mindset in beautiful Margaritaville, Florida, and I heard somebody under the breath saying, "I'm glad you're doing mindset and you're not doing mindfulness." And I was like, what's wrong with mindfulness? Mindfulness is being present and non-judgmentally aware of your thoughts, of your feelings, of sensations, of everything that's going on in your body and around you, right? Mindset is how you think about things, right? And they're very, very much related. Mindfulness is a tool to help you realign your mindset for success. Because when you are aware of your surroundings, guess what? You're going to shift from the fight or flight adrenaline mode back to your natural state of efficiency, your natural state of competency, your natural state of being able to access both your left side, problem solving brain, and right side, creative, intuitive brain, right? So, how do we practice mindfulness as a tool? Well, this was taught to me by an expert. She was a yoga teacher for trauma. And one of the things she said to me was, you cannot be anxious in a relaxed body. And I was like, oh, let me say that again. You cannot be anxious or stressed out in a relaxed body. So the more we are able to relax our body, the less stress we experience. Very cool, right? So, what is a technique that we can use to get back into the present, back into mindfulness so that we can realign and switch that system that has gone on that says stress, high alert? Because when we're in that stressful place, we can't think, we can't make decisions, we can't be creative, we can't be innovative, we can't do this, we can't do that, right? So it's really, really important that we realign ourselves as fast and furious as possible. Why? Because we want to use our creativity. We want to use our innovation. We want to be able to achieve our goals and our visions and our purpose, not just the to-do list items, but we want to be able to really live life purposefully, not just shift papers around, okay? So one of the things this yoga teacher said to me, this mindfulness expert, says there is a mindfulness process where you can realign that just takes a minute. So we're going to do it together, okay? If you're here with me, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me any questions, or if you want to say hi in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. Say hello to me. I'll give you a shout out. Say hello back. Love to hear from you. Okay, you guys ready? Cool. Okay. So this mindfulness exercise, it's very, very simple. What we're going to do is we are going to activate our senses to reposition our brain into our body in a state of calm and relaxation. Hi, Stacy. How are we going to do this? We are going to name 5 things that we can see. We're going to name 4 things that we can touch. We're going to do 3 things that we can hear. We're going to do 2 things that we can smell. We're going to do 1 thing that we can taste. Ooh la la, I got blueberries on standby. All right, so we're going to do it together, okay? Everyone, if you can, say it out loud because it will help you get out of your head and all the stress, worry, fear, doubt, limiting beliefs into your body. That's natural state is relaxed, right? I'm telling this to myself because those taxes were stressful. I was like, oh my God, I don't know why this year was stressful. Last year was not stressful. This year was so stressful. Okay, let's all calm down together, right? Right. Okay, see, just thinking about it can put me into stress, right? So I got to practice with you. All right. So 5 things we can see. So I'm going to start naming 5 things and you name 5 things. I can see the light. I can see the curtains. I could see my CD. I could see my book. I could see this microphone. I could see my sweater. 5. Now you name 5 things that you can see. Hi, Delonzo. Great seeing you. Okay. Now we're going to do 4 things we can touch. So I can touch this makeup. I can touch this phone. I can touch this stapler. I can touch this tape. So now you do it. 4 things you can touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 3 things you can hear. I can hear the sound of the wind blowing. It's very windy. I can hear a car driving by. I can hear a faint sound of the ocean. Pay attention to what you hear. 3 things. And now 2 things that you can smell. I smell myself and I smell good. I smell like vanilla. What else do I smell? I smell the salt air here at the beach. Okay, now 1 thing you can taste. I can imagine the taste of this blueberry. Oops, I tasted it. Cool. So what does that do? That realigns us from up here in our head to the channel that's K-fear. All stress, all worst case scenario, all negativity, all lack, all limitation, all the time, right? Okay. And it brings us into the present moment. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment. And how are we present in the moment? We see, we hear, we touch, we taste, we feel. It's our senses. And when we come back to the moment, guess what? We switch that station. We're no longer at K fear. We are at K possibility, or maybe K hope, or K inspiration. We're tuned into the radio station that says, I love Stacy, who's here today. I'm preaching to the choir because she says to me, everything always works out for us. Everything is always in divine order. And Stacy and I don't really drive much at all. And so like we'll go out places and we will be in divine order that we will always get home, and we always get home safely and find the divine right Lyft driver, the divine right Uber driver, the divine right thing, that everything always works out. But what if you decided in this moment right now that you were going to only tune in to the station of K possibility? And when that song, the K negativity, comes on the radio, what are you going to do? Because you are in control of the dial. Oh, you don't drive either. What could you do? You could turn the station to K possibility, right? Because the thoughts that we tell ourselves affect our emotions. And when our emotions are impacted, that affects our actions. So if we want to be more productive, if we want to activate at peak performance, we can't be in stress mode at K fear station, acting like a chicken without our head cut off. Trust me, I was. Back in my early 20s, that's how I had the burnout with my adrenaline addiction. I was just like I would always think that there was going to be the worst case scenario about everything, right? And it would just be counterproductive. And we are here talking about how to be efficient, how to be productive, how to be innovative. And the only way to do that is to switch the dial of the radio station. I'm so happy that I have a car now that has tape deck and a CD player. And I love getting in it because I get to switch the dial. I don't want to listen to rock. I want to listen to hip hop, 90s hip hop, right? Or I don't want to listen to this station. I want to listen to this smooth jazz, right? But we have this same ability and power of discernment, Delonzo, in our mind. Who is controlling it? Is it the government? No. Is it the internet? No. Is it Zuckerberg? No. Is it, whoever? No, it is ourselves. We are in control of where we choose to focus our attention. And when we use a practice of mindfulness, we could also do breathing. We'll do that on another episode. We can anchor ourselves back to the present, back to the now, which is a place of power. In the book, I have a whole chapter on the power of now and being present, because then we have the power of discernment, where instead of acting from fear, we can get the divine downloads, the direct downloads to choose from the highest and best concern for everyone. What is the decision I can make that's the best and highest concern? Oh, it's to remain calm. I mean, I have been in a lot of crisis situations, and I've been around other people in crisis situations. The people that are calm, cool, and collected are anchoring and grounding everyone else so that they're not going into panic mode. We cannot be productive and panicked, right? Productivity and panic is a separate thing. And I have to tell you, I am on a personal journey of releasing my own anxiety of driving. And I feel like the gift of my driving anxiety, it's only taken me deeper into these mindset principles and these mindfulness principles, to these peak performance principles. Why? Because they work. And it's a choice we have of where we focus our energy, of where we focus our attention. We can choose to go down the dial to K possibility, K love, Radio Amor, Stacy, right? Radio Amor, where we are able to say, what if everything worked out? What if everything just unfolded with ease and grace? What if, I had an unexpected amount of money that came in? I have these affirmations that I do about unexpected gifts and unexpected money and unexpected love and unexpected joy and unexpected gifts and unexpected this and unexpected that. We can live in a place of anticipating not the worst case scenario, but anticipating the best case scenario. And it comes from a realigning our mind, because the default setting, I hate to say it, is fear. We are set, our minds were set up here as humans with a little bug. And the bug is that our default gear is actually fear. But that fear was set up to protect us from danger, right? So we were set up to know how to defend ourselves. I know you do martial arts, Delonzo. We learn how to defend ourselves, right? But if we live in constant defense mode and we are not present, we are going to miss out on opportunities, because we're going to be so busy blocking the negative that we're not open and available for the positive outcomes. That could be a promotion for you. That could be a career advancement for you. That could be a new stream of revenue for you. That could be a new leadership opportunity for you. But this only comes when we shift from fear, panic, focus to possibility. So that's what I'm committed to in my life. That's what I'm learning for myself. And that's what I teach. That's what I've dedicated my life to for the past 20 years of speaking on this topic of mindset. And I'm super excited to be able to share it with you. So hopefully you can use these tools of mindfulness. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Ooh, let's have another blueberry. Good? Good or good? When we do that practice, it gets us back into our body. And when we're in our body, we're not caught up in the anxious mind. We cannot be stressed out when we have a relaxed body. So learning to relax our body teaches us to be in control of our mind, to realign our mind so we are set up on the track for success with ease and with grace. Okay? Awesome. Good job. So I'm super grateful for all of you being here. Hey, make sure you share this if you're watching on YouTube. We're now streaming live on LinkedIn. Hi, LinkedIn. Super excited. I was able to reconnect with the LinkedIn pal last week from this live stream. Right place, right time, right people. I wanted to let you know I'm going to be launching a new class. It's actually a group coaching program. It's called Ignite Your Energy to Increase Sales, for anyone that's in the sales field, whether you're an entrepreneur or an intrapreneur, you work in a company, but you have sales quotas. We're going to have an Ignite Your Energy group coaching program. It's launching this July 2022. It's going to be a year-long program that's going to help you to set your mindset up for success, to have your energy and your vibration absolutely on point so that you're going to be able to achieve all of your goals. If you're interested in information, we're only accepting 12 people in each cohort. So you can get an application at deb@deborahderas.com, subject Ignite, and I'll send you the application. And if it's something that you're aligned with, join us. If not, there'll be lots of great opportunities to have your energy ignited. One of the things I'm going to start doing starting in May is in-person mixers. Do you know I used to do mixers all the time? In fact, I used to have a networking group called Emerge. And then after I had Emerge, I would have monthly mixers in Inglewood back when I was working over there. But we're going to start again. We're going to do them here in Venice Beach, right on my front porch sandbox over here. And it's going to be fun. And I invite you, I'll give you the invitation. It's going to be on my meetup. But if you're interested in that, also email me, let me know. I will be there to invite you. Okay. So thanks so much for being here. I know that it's a very busy day and there's a lot going on. Appreciate your time. I want to remind you, with the power of synergy, anything is possible. Ciao. See ya.